Welcome back to Garage Matters. Now, if you're in the market for a new external microphone to improve the sound quality of your videos, well, come on over here. I'll give you my review and my thoughts about these two products right here. Now, before I start attaching these external microphones onto my cameras, I want to use the in-body microphones to give you guys a little comparison of why you want to use an external microphone and how an external microphone is going to improve the sound quality when it's attached to a camera, your iPhone, or if you're using a GoPro. Now, from the start of the video up until this point right now, I've been using the internal microphone on my Sony a7 III, and that's how the sound quality is so far using the in-body microphone. Let's go ahead and put this external microphone on. It's a shotgun mic, and I'll attach this onto the camera and do a quick recording and let you guys listen to the sound difference between this external microphone and the internal microphone from the camera. Now, this external microphone, this is the Rode Video Micro 2. This is a shotgun mic, so this is not a powered microphone or anything like that. You just plug it up to the camera and then it just starts working. So let's go ahead and get this hooked up onto this camera right here. Come around here, open up the sides right here, and then it's just gonna attach onto this hot shoe up here. So let's pull this little cover off. Okay, come on. Okay, one-handed. And then next thing you're gonna do is just slide it on. And once it's slid on there, there's this little knob right here. You're just gonna rotate it counterclockwise to tighten it down. And make sure it's not gonna fall off. And then we're just gonna plug it up into the microphone jack right here. And then we're ready to do our test and let you guys listen to how this microphone performs on this camera. And now we need to come back to the back of this camera and adjust the audio recording settings. We're just gonna come over here and get into a setting. So right now, I'm just behind the microphone, but I'm talking from behind, and as you can see, it's going all the way up to the red right now. So we're gonna just dial this back. We'll probably go down to, I think 10's gonna be fine right now. So we'll leave it at 10 for this shotgun mic. And then we'll go ahead and press record on this camera. And then I'll start talking from over there, and then I'll move around the room, and we'll see how this camera picks up this audio. So here I am again. I'm about 3 feet away from the microphone, and we're just gonna see how well this microphone picks up my audio, see if it's nice and clear, or we wanna listen to see if there's any noise coming in into this microphone, because these lights up here, right, that's in my garage, they do have little fans on them. So sometimes in my prior videos when I'm in this garage and recording, I've noticed that it picks up the audio from these lights as well because of the fan noise, and then it just makes my video really noisy. Let me back up this camera and come stand over here and see how it sounds like when I'm farther away from this camera. Alright, so now I'm about 10 feet away. I'm really having to like raise my voice right now, almost to the point where I'm yelling, but it's always been like this when I'm using this style shotgun mic that's not powered. I have to raise my voice in order to make sure that that microphone can pick up my audio. So up here in the left and top right corners, these were the lights that I was talking about. Sometimes they produce this ambient sound that just drowns out the audio. So I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit and see if you guys can hear these fans getting picked up by this external microphone. Now, another thing you might have noticed is that the audio that's getting picked up in this microphone, in my prior videos, I've noticed that this room, it's a pretty large room, and it echoes a lot in this room. So all that echoing noise gets picked up by this external microphone, which just happens to make this audio quality of this video very noisy. So let's go ahead and take off that shotgun mic and attach this DJI mic mini. It's a wireless microphone that I'm gonna hook up to myself right here, and see if it makes any difference when it comes to sound quality. Now, with the DJI mic mini attached to the camera right now, we're just gonna come around to the audio recording settings right here. And make sure we're not blowing out the audio, so we're just gonna dial it back. I like dialing it back down to 1, since this external mic is powered, so we're gonna dial it back to 1. That way, the in-body preamps, they're not trying to override it and put too much gain on this audio recording. So we'll put it on 1. And then for the gain up here on the receiver, we're just gonna keep it at 0 because I don't think we need to adjust it as far as increasing the gain and decreasing the gain. So we'll leave it at 0 for right now. Alright, so with this external microphone attached, this is going to be the last test with this external microphones as far as using it on a regular camera. So this is what it sounds like, and you guys can be the judge as far as the sound quality that's being produced and recorded by this external wireless microphone right here. So I'm going to go ahead and move this camera farther back and come back all the way over here and just do a little recording and sound check to let you guys listen and compare to the previous recordings. I'm back over here again. I'm just talking normal. I don't have to raise my voice this time, I don't think, because this is a wireless microphone. And we'll see if we can still listen and hear these fans going on these lights right here. Alright, so that was enough of the ambient sound that's being produced in this garage. And as far as the echoing noise inside this garage, I'll let you guys be a judge on that, but I don't think this wireless microphone is going to pick up all this echoing noise and the ambient sounds in this garage. And the nice thing about having this wireless microphone is that when I'm inside this garage and I'm working on this car shooting videos, I come over here and I don't have to be facing the camera directly in order for the camera to pick up the audio. I could be all the way over here, getting the tools, whatever I need over here, come back over here, face the camera and talk to the camera, or not face the camera, but I don't have to worry about my audio being picked up if I'm not facing the camera because I have this wireless mic. Now with the receiver hooked up to the phone, right now this audio track is the audio track that's being recorded from this phone right here. So we'll go ahead and get some more audio from this phone and see how well this external microphone picks up these audio. So most of the time when I'm in the garage like this garage is pretty big and it's going to pick up a lot of those reverb and echoes, but normally I'm just carrying this phone around here and it's talking about this car. But we'll go ahead and talk about this car real quick. But I think we'll talk about this channel. So this channel is really a channel on basic car care tips and repairs. So I do a lot of repairs on this car and other vehicles as well too. But that's the main purpose of being able to use a phone to do a lot of my recordings, because when I use this camera, sometimes this camera just can't get into like some of these smaller places on this vehicle. And the same thing for me using this GoPro right here. Sometimes this GoPro is just so much easier to stick underneath here and show the viewers what's going on underneath this vehicle and just show them what I'm doing. So it's really handy to use these other devices to help create content. And that's going to be pretty much it for this wireless microphone as far as it being tested and used on this iPhone. But let's go ahead and swap out this external microphone and pair it through Bluetooth and use it on this GoPro. Now the good thing about this DJI Mic Mini is that it does come with 2 wireless transmitters. So the other wireless transmitter that I'm not using to record on my iPhone right now, I'm just going to Bluetooth it up to this GoPro right here. And let me show you how it's done. All you gotta do is just come into your settings right here and then come over here and then make sure that your transmitter is turned on by pressing the power button. Now once it's turned on, go ahead and press the pair button right here. It looks like a little chain link. So you just want to press it, hold it until it starts flashing blue and green. And then once it starts flashing blue and green, you're just going to come in here into your GoPro and just hit pair device. And then you're going to hit DJI Mic Mini. And now it's paired. So now I'm just going to swap over to the GoPro and do some recordings on this GoPro real quick. Now this portion of the video is being recorded through the internal microphone of the GoPro 12. And most of the time when I'm driving this vehicle or other vehicles and doing reviews on it, I have to use a GoPro camera because my main camera, I just can't mount it on the windshield, or my phone, I just can't mount it on the windshield either. So most of the time I resort to using a GoPro and filming myself like this. Now this next portion of the video is going to be using this external microphone to record the audio. And what I noticed about using these GoPros as far as the internal microphones goes is that when I'm out and about and I'm driving this vehicle or other vehicles and I got the windows rolled down, it picks up a lot of wind noise. So I'm really curious and eager to see how this wireless microphone is going to sound like driving down the road with the windows rolled down. And if you guys have any experience recording with these wireless microphones in that scenario, please leave it in the comments below, because I'm really curious to see if this wireless microphone is going to help cut out that additional wind noise. Now I'm about 30 feet away from the camera right now. I just want to see how well this microphone does outside when it comes to the ambient noise that's outside. Right now it's really windy outside. And I'm going to be a little quiet to see if we could pick up any of this wind noise. Alright, so I think that's enough of that. But I'm over here 30 feet away from the camera because I do have a lawnmower over here that's been sitting like this over the winter. Springtime's coming around and we're going to need to pull this lawnmower back into the garage and clean out the carburetors. And the reason why we want to do that is the fuel that's been sitting inside this lawnmower is probably all gunked up and caked up, causing blockage in the fuel delivery system, and it's going to cause this lawnmower not to start. And all we need to do is just pull it into the garage and clean her out. And fortunately, I've already did this video before, and I'll put in the link in the description below, but then I'll also do another one since it's a new year, a new season for cutting grass. My final thoughts as far as using an external microphone compared to the internal microphones on these cameras is that external microphone definitely helps out when it comes to sound quality. That's why I picked up this external shotgun mic. But this was limiting me in certain ways that I just couldn't create the content that I wanted to create. Not only that, but like when I'm inside this garage reverbs a lot and there's a lot of echo in this garage, and this microphone just picks up all the ambient noises. So that's why I opted to go to this wireless system over here. This is a DJI Mic Mini, and I can say that with this product, it gives me more flexibility to shoot the videos that I want to shoot. And as far as cutting out that ambient sound that's getting picked up from these microphones, is that this microphone does a really good job when it comes to cutting out all that ambient sound that just makes your audio really noisy. Another thing I like about this wireless microphone compared to this shotgun mic is that I can use it on my phone, and then I can also Bluetooth this microphone onto my GoPro. So I could use it for all my cameras that I use to create content. And that's going to be my final thoughts, but you can be the judge as far as what sounds better: in-body microphones, external microphones such as this shotgun mic, or a nice wireless system like this. But I think the wireless system definitely is the way to go when it comes to content creation, because it just gives you that wider range of flexibility. Hopefully this video helped you guys out as far as what kind of microphone you want to get for content creation. And remember, join us next time on Garage Matters, and hit that like and subscribe button.